Yo, check it out. Thanks for tuning in. They Follow from Burners family and Raider Nation.
Yes,
We got
sir.
another episode of They Follow from Burners podcast. Today we got a real live episode for you. Two of our better guys that we have on as far as the whole podcast and content creating space. They really do their thing. We got two heavyweights today, man. So look, I'm both, and then no. I'm gonna say one at a time, and I'm gonna have you guys give these individual accolades as we go by. So first of all, let's go with the youngin, the sports junkie. This guy knows about every sport you could think of. He just was on here crying about the Boston Bruins. Anyway, sports junkie, man, Mr. Andre Lakes. Give him a nice round of applause.
And honestly, just glad to be on the show. More importantly, thank you for allowing me to be on your show. And if anyone that's watching this show, I have a blog. I cover every sport analytically and statistically. So please check that out. It's on YouTube and Google, andrelakes.blogspot.com. You dig?
He really does too. He covers it all. Pause. That kind of yeah. That leads me right to my guy, Chef, East Coast wing of our whole get down over here. Coming to you live from West Coast. Marv is on the East Coast. The one and only Chef Marv. Give him a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it. What's up, Raider Ragu, man? Listen,
welcome in, Chef.
I only got the background because of my brother. But everybody thought, but you know what? If any of my peoples back home see this, they knew you was an undercutter Ravens fan. No, they've been saying that for years, Ragu. Because fun fact, when the Raiders was in the Super Bowl against Tampa, I was only 14 years old. I put money on the Raiders, and I was like secretly rooting for the Raiders. So I don't care. They can say what they want. I'm chilling with Raider Ragu today. So say what you want, peoples.
Allow me on behalf of Raider Nation to apologize for what happened to your money that day.
It's all good.
We got ambushed. Some whole lot that went into that Super Bowl loss, but she didn't win no money.
It's all good, brother. But I won it back and more over the years, so it's all good.
All right, man. So schedule just dropped. National Football League. And the NFL does such a great job with
shout out to NFL makers.
No, they didn't, Ragu.
I'm just saying, as far as how they milk the schedule, how they milk everything along, how they string us along, give you a little something to cover, a little something here, a little something there. Every month, they dominate the whole offseason, man. They never go away. Other sports I know are like, man, damn, dude. But you say, no, they didn't, Coop. No. So you got some issues with the schedule. With how the Raiders got done, is that what you're saying? That's what you were saying?
Yes, sir. I don't like the way they played the Raiders because one primetime game, and it's against the Falcons. Come on now, you guys, y'all could have gave the Raiders at least another one. You could have kept that sorry Cardinals and Chargers game.
So
could have gave another primetime to the Raiders.
So let me give you another look at this, Coop, and I feel you on paper, but the Black Friday game, right? That's a standalone game. It's not prime time. It's gonna be, I believe, but else is playing that day. You feel me?
I feel you.
So
and I feel you though, bro. But it's blackout Raider Friday. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? And then I'm glad you said that because that was something my boy Q. Shout out to my boy Q on Locked On Raiders. He was saying this too. Yeah, you just said it. Black Friday, right? That game. Where should that game be played at?
In Vegas.
Right, in the black stadium where we get to wear our black jerseys on Black Friday, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Bro, the game is in Kansas City.
I know,
we're
bro.
going to have on white jerseys. Yeah, bro. I'm like, blue, y'all had a chance to.
Yeah.
And rarely do they drop the ball, but they dropped the ball on this one.
Y'all might want to take your little shout out back, though. Take your shout out back, Bragu, because like, no, bro. They playing, man. They playing.
And, yeah, I didn't the lack of primetime games either, bro. But I'm gonna say this, you know, they making a statement about our QB situation. That's what I feel.
So let's get to that. I mean, we schedule, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go on the schedule. We'll talk about that in a minute, though.
Okay.
All right.
For sure.
All right, week 1. Raiders open up in LA, in Inglewood. If you guys are familiar with the area, against the Chargers. The stadium is gonna be in the neighborhood of 80 to 20% or 70 to 30% Raider fans. However, the Raiders are 1-4 in SoFi. What you guys hear? Catching Harbaugh in his first game back in the NFL.
He about to get chin checked. He about to get his Ragu.
And then,
Ray?
Go ahead, Ray. Yeah, go ahead, Dre.
I was just gonna say, honestly, I think I agree. I see the Raiders walking out with that win, and not just. And this isn't like a biased standpoint. This from an analytical standpoint. The Raiders.
You ain't got to lie to kick it. In other words, man.
Yeah, on paper, the Raiders look to be the better team, and they got. And honestly, I hate to say this, but I'm choosing AP over anyone right now because he got me wanting to run through a wall for him, and I'm not even on his team. At least over McVay.
I think it's a fun game to catch the Chargers at. I don't think they really gonna have an identity yet. They're gonna have some new players at some new positions with a whole new staff and all this. And I just don't see them beating us week 1. So
wait, and also you gotta realize, my bad, Marv.
No, you good, bro. You good.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, honestly, too, the Raiders know how to beat them. So like it's just gonna come down to that point of like, okay, I think the Chargers are gonna get swept in this season series against this squad.
And that never happens, no matter who is the better team. I believe we're 6-4 in the last 10, but it just seems like we always split with these guys, man.
Because it's division matchups.
Last game of the season we playing. First game of the season, last game of the season. So
this is about to be interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because this too, like you said too, I don't know if anybody else heard what you just said. The Chargers is one of the teams that really don't have an identity right now.
Yeah, we don't know, right?
Nobody knows. But with them, new coach, new coordinator, new players, like you said, none of them boys is there no more. Like I said on All Grind, nobody was on there. Nobody's gonna be there now.
So
Eckler's gone.
No Eckler,
Williams,
no
Keenan
Williams,
Allen.
no Keenan, right?
Yeah,
nobody. So they gonna be walking up in there like somebody fresh off amnesia. Like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do?
Yeah, we catching them even know themselves, I think, as a ball club, bro.
Exactly. So they're gonna be playing identity crisis the whole season. It's gonna be
especially that first half of the season.
It's gonna be a lot to handle, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. But coming from somebody who hated the Chargers when they were in San Diego, so yeah, I'm like, this is one franchise I do not care if they win or lose.
Yeah, they don't have.
I
they
hate
don't
this.
Really
I hate
have
them
a
with
fan base, bro.
No, they
really
don't. They don't, bro.
They really don't.
They don't. But I know you and I said this before, Raccoon. You don't want to get into a shootout with Herbert. But who are your targets
this year, huh? Who are you?
You said Alley's gone. A lot of key guys are gone.
A lot of your key playmakers is gone.
We thought they were going to draft Malik Neighbors. I mean, I did. I speak for myself. But then they drafted tackle, and then they play a left tackle his whole time in Notre Dame, and they're going to move him to right tackle.
Right.
And then they didn't address. I guess they got receivers, but but Malik Neighbors was there, and they didn't get him.
Once again, goofball moves by the goofball Chargers.
That's what I think, Chef. I mean, I guess it be seen, but to me, it was goofy, bro.
It was, brother.
And then you could have had any tackle you wanted, and you get the best left tackle, and you're gonna switch him to right.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
That don't make sense at all.
It doesn't add up. I just don't. I don't see it adding up here.
Anyway, I ain't gonna continue to clown them dudes. Let's move on.
Yeah, we'll say that for the fiction episode.
Week, yeah, we will indeed. Week 2, tough one, man. Time for my guys, and 10 o'clock time zone. One guys out there, Chef.
Yes, sir.
M&T Banks got to go see my guy. And this time he got the big fella with him. Baltimore Ravens, man. Got to go see Lamar and Mr. Derrick Henry. At 10 a.m.
Oh, shit.
We don't have to spend a lot of time, bro. They gonna beat us.
You think so?
And honestly,
that's a tough one, Chef.
You think so?
Ragu, I got a personal.
Hold on, Dre. Before you say that, Dre, Ragu, what I always tell you, any given Sunday.
Without a doubt.
Any given Sunday.
All signs point to Talk me off the ledge, then, Chef. Talk me off the ledge,
Talk
brother.
you off the ledge. I shouldn't. You know what though, brother?
I shouldn't have to.
No. Here's the thing. It's just the reason why, and this is not. I've been saying Raiders. I gave y'all 9 wins last year, right?
Yeah. Came up one short.
It's just the simple fact that besides my Steelers, I have been paying attention to the Raiders this whole offseason. And not because you and Isaiah are my boys. I love y'all to death. But Crosby said something that's scary as hell. This man just said, we're here for one reason and one reason only.
Reason
And
only.
that's to win. But y'all didn't see his facial expression when he said that.
Look, what you
Dre, no. This is one of them times where he was just like, he just looked at these reporters and was just like, we just here to win. And just walked off.
Yeah, and a lot was said
it.
right then and there. He didn't need the part. A lot was said right there. His face said the story.
He wants to be one of the all-time Raider greats, if not the greatest Raider ever, and he knows he has to get to the postseason and win to consider. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, listen, we may take some L's, but he was saying we gonna put up a fight against every opponent, though. So
that's all I'm looking for.
That's a scary individual right there, man. Besides TJ Watt,
what do you
that's a
think
scary
that
individual.
we could go in? He said, besides TJ, that was a good one. What do you think we go in there, fly in there to Baltimore, and do? It's not gonna be cold, so
no, it's not.
But you also have to stop D-Head DH. And if you
what do you think, Dre? So
okay, go ahead, Dre. Yeah, let me. Yeah,
I was just gonna say the only thing that really worries me right now about that game specifically is mainly, are you guys gonna? I get it. You got Wilkins, you got Crosby on that edge, but I'm just saying, like, do you guys think you'll be able to contain Derrick Henry? And then not only just Derrick Henry. Now, say he's getting some yards. At some point, Lamar Jackson is going to open up that play action fake, or if he can't get an open pass, he's going to take off. So now you have to worry about power running and quarterback
what worries me is, I think.
That's the two gonna pull out of his hat.
Man, you can have everybody covered, and then here this guy go. You know, that's the worries me when you playing against them. And of course they are better at the running back position, right? I mean,
yeah,
that's putting it to say, but that's a statement that I think we all can agree with. They're better this season at running back.
100, and because remember they didn't remember. It's funny how they got Derrick Henry right after they couldn't run the ball in the playoffs. So that's what
it sounds like Marvin's not agreeing. You say they lost Gus Edwards and picked up Henry, and you feel like
which is cool.
Pass,
which is cool. But what did I say about the Chargers? Once again, people, new schemes, new team, new schemes. Shout out to Fang for inspiring me to say that. New team, new schemes. The Ravens will also be one of these people like a newborn baby, man. No new eyesight yet. No, they still have a lot of growing to do. And I think Lamar can do his thing. I think it's because Lamar can do his thing. But what can Henry do? You also lost 2 of your guards. So that line's not going to be the same. We also have to see what the line's going to do. And on top of that, it's just because of y'all heavy hitters, too. Y'all still got Diablo over there. Y'all still got Robert Spillane, and y'all got Crosby. So I don't see really Henry can really go off in this game.
Wilkins. And so this, let me tell my people, man, this is insight from an AFC North guy, right? This is why he has, it might sound like he might be hating on the Ravens, but no, it's because he knows the Ravens better than I do and better than Dre, because he's a Steeler fan who's been playing against this regime of John Harbaugh and those guys again in Baltimore for a minute now. So
and like I said before, two Harbaughs back to back.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, you see,
did that bullshit, bro.
Hey, they are something else, bro. They made us go Harbaugh. I just tripped up.
Crazy. And also too, Raccoon.
So when we whoop her, he gonna be mad. So they gonna really be mad.
I mean,
what you saying?
I'm just saying it's like they don't have the same defensive players either. Patrick Queen gone.
But they drafted a kid, right?
Who, Dre? What'd you say, Dre?
Offensively, I think they're gonna have a real, like you said, because Patrick Queen is gone. A lot of A lot
Your
of the
key linebacker gone.
so that's why I
I mean,
feel
don't
like
get me wrong. Roquan Swift, one of my dudes, can't do him by himself though.
100, yeah, not it's a team game. This is a team sport.
Hey,
So
you can't pay everybody, man. When it be time to get paid, man.
Yeah.
But I thought they drafted somebody. Let me take a look at what they
Let's
did.
take a look at that there. But and also too, Ragu, I hope this goes viral. People sleeping on Zamir White and
1000%.
what he can do. So I could see Zamir White having a career day on the Ravens. This is one of them games you probably won't even need to throw.
So Wiggins and I like that. I think Zeus made a little noise last year, but I think, like you said, cats are still asleep. They don't really know what the deal is with him yet, and they're about to see. And he's coming out there with that number 3 on this year. Shout out to Zeus. Check it out. Nate Wiggins, the corner out of Clemson. They went round 1, pick number 30. Roger Rosengarten, the offensive tackle from University of Washington, the second round pick number 62. They got an edge guy. This guy, they seem like they get guys like this all the time. 6'4", 249 edge. Adiza Isaac out of Penn State.
Oh, okay. I forgot about him.
These are all top 100. You know how we talk. How we feel about top 100. And then 113, they got right receiver Devontae Walker. Guess he played with Drake May. The guy Drake May was going through. And
so
then
you telling me a corner?
And then a guy that I wanted on the Raiders, and you can go back and look at all of them. That's why I love doing these, because I ain't got to say I did it and lie. You could go, I said some shit and then lie. You know what I mean? And it really didn't true. Go back and look at the shit. I said I wanted this other guy that they got, TJ Tampa, the big corner out of Iowa State. 6'2",
you said that on my show.
Yeah.
You said that on my show.
They got him, man, in 4th round, 130. So they got some guys.
100. Woo.
So here's the thing, right? You just said 2 rookie corners, right?
Yeah.
So that pretty much means Devontae can have a field day.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
At the end of the day, the 1st round pick and a 4th round pick, but rookies nonetheless. Yeah.
That's a
Raiders still in this by field goal.
Yeah, I
still in this by field goal.
You got a score, perhaps?
I got 34-31.
Oh, score?
You saying 2, Dre, Raiders?
Yeah, by 3, 34-31.
I'm going to honestly say, Ragu, 24-21, because it's going to be a defensive game.
All right.
But
somehow, some way, somehow, some way, yeah, I'll say 24-21. Say 24-21.
I don't know. I feel like the reason I ended up going with 34-31, just because I feel like, number one, depending on how the quarterback play goes for the Raiders, I feel like they're going to expose a little bit of their secondary. And that's why I feel like there's going to be a lot of points on both ends. And then Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He held. He won't be. He's not going to. I mean, like you said, it's Sunday. They can come out and hold him to 9 points, but you never know.
But the thing is this. It's just a reminder of how much he runs from TJ Watt. And you got against a heavy hitter Crosby, so you're gonna be running from him.
And Kuntz on the other side, and then you got
that's
Wilson
why,
as well.
Like Ragu just said, I know these guys way too well, and they cannot handle that pressure. That's what I'm saying. Raiders does not have a sorry defense.
And a rookie tackle too, Jeff. So throw that in the mix too, because I'm sure at pick number 62 overall, I'm sure they have plans on him playing right
away. Believe the Raiders during that game, they are going to apply.
So you gonna put a rookie against that D line? Yeah, good luck with that.
He's gonna block Crosby, or he's gonna be blocking Kuntz and Tyree.
Good
luck, young fella.
I don't wish him luck. Pray for him. Luck runs out. Pray for that man. Pray for that man.
You know what?
Luck runs out. Pray for that man.
All right, I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid, man. We're going 22-19 Raiders.
Hold on. You drinking something? I got you too.
Yeah. What I got, man, is nice. I don't know if you guys can see that, man. It's called Stupid Drinks, man.
Well, I'm about to get stupid.
The 35 milligram THC joint, bro.
I got this new Ciroc Lamada.
Frozen drink, like it's bomb.
It's not bad.
I got the plug on these. If anybody want to.
Shout out to Dre's live. I just seen Dre went live. Sports Junkie live with now. Shout out to
you. Tell them about the.
Tell them about the show, brother.
I mean, to follow some burners, doing friends. All right, let's let's move on through.
Do we even need to talk about week 3?
I don't think we do.
we ain't gonna spend a lot of time. Back at home for the home opener. Even though we open up a house in Inglewood. Everybody know that's our house. But
Real fact,
official home opener, week 3, September 22nd, I believe is Carolina comes in to this.
Oh, goody. Guess what?
Mm.
Real quick, just want to say, I don't know. I didn't pay too much attention to their draft. Did Carolina upgrade their O-line?
No, they did not, Dre.
Okay, so real quick, before season starts, anyone in here that's going to talk shit about Bryce Young, he has no line, so don't judge his ass. You blame the Carolina front office.
They got a receiver. This guy's a ball player too. Xavier Legette, big receiver,
Yeah, but they have a
6'3",
line.
227. They got the running back Brooks from Texas.
Yeah, they got some. Well, I get why you draft all these weapons.
They had
So you still walking
1,
with the same
2,
security.
3, 4 of the first 101 picks, and they did not get
No line. No line. That's sad. That's sad.
He said no line at all. Bro,
That's sad.
when are you guys got a real and that honestly, oh shit, and they're playing the Raiders, who might I throw in
I'm taping the show right now. That's why I had hit you.
Crosby, Wilkins, Come
All right,
on.
in a minute.
They have no line. Bryce Young's gonna get tore up.
Hey, they didn't draft not one lineman. It's crazy.
No
No.
lineman.
They're trying to sabotage this kid.
Or you ain't pick up no lineman in the free agent.
Are they trying to sabotage this kid?
They are.
Bro, literally this whole draft, they had the opportunity, and not even just the draft, but the opportunity to go get a free agent, and they didn't fucking do it.
I like Bryce because he's an LA kid. But
He's
we're not
gonna-
gonna
I
spend
like
a lot
Bryce
of
too,
time.
but here's the thing.
Good. And now that they have no line, the Raiders are gonna blitz his ass every fucking time. Pause. They're going to
So y'all,
blitz because they don't know how to protect.
hold on, that was a wild one. Let me get my thoughts together after that one. All right, back to regular programming. I see here that they picked up rookie, like we said, right? The running backs.
Yeah.
You also still have Adam Thielen, who's not a scrub. He's decent. Terrence Marshall is still good. You guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You guys have fucking 14 receivers on your roster. That's half your
14?
team. That's stupid. Yes, that's dumb as hell. You guys traded for Deontay Johnson, which was a stupid move. He's a diva. Y'all didn't trade for no lineman. Y'all didn't sign a lineman.
What the
14
fuck is this
receivers,
flag?
right, Cooley? That's what I'm saying, brother. You drafted a
flag,
rookie.
or are they playing intramurals or what, bro? What is
That's what I'm
this?
saying.
What I'm not understanding, I mean,
14 wideouts and no linemen?
14 and no lineman.
What is this, Pop Warner?
I'm not understanding how they want him to if they can't give him any protection. You can't put all the blame on him.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think he's
Y'all
sabotaging
should
the kid.
you should have traded.
You have all these receivers, and he's not going to have any time to find them.
But here's the thing. Well, my thing is this too. Y'all drafted the receiver. You said they drafted one, right?
Panthers are retarded for
Yeah.
that.
First round they drafted?
Yeah, their first pick of the draft was a
14
wide receiver. Good
So,
player, too.
You
got a
guys
good player.
drafted. Guys got talent. Jonathan Mingo is a good talent. The Ole Miss receiver that they drafted last year is a good receiver. So that means to tell me y'all didn't give him a chance yet. But y'all go and draft another dude instead of getting a lineman. Instead of signing a lineman.
and get 14.
Yeah.
Not signing a lineman is real wild.
Yeah, you're not signing and you're not trading for
And then
one.
but then you get
I don't
14
get it.
receivers. Like, how the fuck does that make sense?
That don't make sense at all. 14.
No, it doesn't. With not
14
one
receivers.
That sounds like a joke.
That's a very
Is it April Fool's yet?
Right. But
and
I think
5
we all
tight ends. So you guys got 14 receivers and 5 tight ends.
But no
Pause.
line.
But no lineman.
They didn't even get anyone in agency or nothing.
Carolina, you're a joke.
they are, bro. Get your
Your
shit
scout
together,
team-
bro.
No.
Good
Your
luck with
scout team is
Get
a
your
joke.
shit together.
Panthers
Get it
scout.
together.
Let's move.
Hold on. No, wait, hold on. This is sad. This is sad. I know this is the Raider Ragu. They follow from Burners, and this is supposed to be the Raiders. But y'all still got Miles Sanders and Cubba Hubbard, and y'all still drafted a running back. Why?
Chubba.
Chubba, y'all got Chubba and Miles Sanders over there, and Rashad Penny.
Yeah.
There was no need to draft another running back.
You drafted a running back and you got 14 wide receivers.
Because they're not making any sense. They said fuck Bryce Young. Pause. They said F him. He can lead us to
It sounds like it.
So the Raiders could start off 3-0.
That's what I got right here, bro. It's right here in
That's
front of me.
Ragu
scary.
going
That's
18 and
scary.
what Ragu has him going as.
I was, you guys to the Ravens win.
Because that could be an
Talk me into
interesting
that.
game. That could be an interesting game. I mean,
And no,
people who are Raiders and people who ain't got no common sense can easily say Ravens. I'm trying to speak out some knowledgeable facts that y'all can go off of. You know, they could
Yeah,
lose. I'm not
yeah.
saying, you know, I'm telling y'all reasons why they could actually win this game.
No, I feel you. You pointed out
If
some areas that
people
actually
go ahead, I'm sorry.
could be a problem. You did. You pointed out some key areas. You didn't just say, I think they can win because I think so. You
Right.
pointed out the rookie
Because people gonna be
corners,
like,
right?
well, Lamar Jackson's that guy. Well, okay, if he's that guy, he win in the Super Bowl. And I'm not hating on the kid. You know, me and you, we love Lamar, but
Yeah.
all I'm saying is this: he has a kryptonite, and that's a solid line, D line. Pause. So that's why I'm saying he can very well lose week 2.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So still at the next game, another one of my guys that I pound the table for. Pause.
Ooh,
major pause.
Cleveland Browns coming
that
to the
That's
crib.
gonna be
is gonna
Cleveland
be a
Browns and the
dog fight.
Raiders.
That's
Two
gonna
of
be
my
a
favorite
dog
players in
fight.
the National Football League, Miles and Deshaun.
Shout out Deshaun on his back tattoo as well. That's gonna be a.
Let's let Dre go first on that one.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Dre.
Let's see. You got the Raiders versus the Browns here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you got to look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I think walking out with this win, I do have the Browns narrowing this one out. 21-17. I have the Browns narrow because of that defense. And honestly, with Deshaun Watson coming, I think Deshaun Watson's going to be I think he's going to have his moments, his low moments, but at the end of the day, Deshaun Watson's going to do what Deshaun Watson does. And I think he and the defense, mainly the defense though, is going to be the reason why they narrow past LVR.
I got us popping. I got popping them. I'm gonna let Chef go last because he's our resident NFC North guy, but I mean AFC North guy. But particular yet don't have any like tangible game plan type stuff to go off of. But just looking at rosters, I got us beating these guys, man. Our place, and guess what? We're 5-0, heading to Denver to play the Donkeys.
And that'll be 6-0.
But go ahead, Marv. Cleveland at Las Vegas.
That's going to be a dogfight, Ragu.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that's a 50-50 dogfight is because
The
the Browns
defense.
is going to be looking at some get back because y'all had their number for the past few years. Last win, I think, was 16-14, and that was December 2021. And that was the Derek Carr day, if that wasn't mistaken.
Yeah.
And that bum.
We also
That
beat a
bum.
game before that. I think the year before in a real
That's what I'm
cold
saying.
game. Maybe it was like 9-6 or something. It was very,
It was
very
very
nasty.
windy, and it was in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So that could be another reason. And on top of what Dre said, it could be also the defense. And on top of this, depending on Chubb's health as well, because injuries can definitely play a part in these
And
games.
he can just
Absolutely.
that was a nasty knee injury.
So Ragu, I'm not picking this one because that's 50-50. I'm gonna leave this game alone. If it was up to me, hey, y'all would be 4-0-1. Fuck it, tie.
3-0-1.
Because, like I said, the Browns have had a very interesting roster these past few years.
They have,
so,
absolutely.
And then Myles Garrett's only going to be, no one.
Miles is Miles. Miles is Miles.
Miles.
He's defensive player of the year.
Let's don't bring that up.
I know.
But,
TJ folks are like, they feel
TJ,
away.
I'm sorry
they feel
you
away
get
about
that.
it.
It's all good, though.
I feel away about my guy not getting any first place votes, but hey, I guess you gotta have a winning record. That must
I'm
be
not
the case.
mad, and I'm not mad at Myles Garrett for winning it either. But I just would have been like TJ Watt was having. I thought he was going to, but you said, records play a factor.
They do, most definitely. But I can see Cleveland sneaking it out just because they've been embarrassed by the Raiders the past few years.
But also, too, they got AP.
Yeah, also
you saying
AP.
Cleveland at home? I was thinking more Ravens on the road. We'll say one loss coming into playing Denver,
Denver.
1:05 p.m. October 6th at Empower Field, Mile High.
So here's the thing with Denver.
They should be in full swing right by then.
If Denver trades Patrick Surtain, you guys will have another 60-point game.
Oh, for sure. Wait, they're talking about
Is
trading
there talk
him?
of trading him?
I think the Broncos are in tear down mode right now, tear everything down, rebuilding. And he's the last of the piece. So I say trade him. If y'all gonna do that, let him go. Let him be.
Well, if they're in a rebuild, that's a win.
Oh, that's a win regardless. With or without him, because
With or without a rebuild, but
yeah, with or without the rebuild, I
now
don't
the
see
Raiders
Broncos
5-1.
no mess.
What do you got them, Dre? Denver game. You already called it, Dre. I think you said.
I got the Raiders one in that one. Like Marv said, he kind of pretty much cut the whole story. You trade Surtain, then you're asking for the Raiders to put up 70 on your stupid ass.
So,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm loving this. The Raiders are.
They can't beat you guys as it is.
Well, y'all
Raiders
about to be
are
5-2.
4-1.
About to be 5-2 though.
4-1.
You see that next game?
Chargers, Ravens,
They're losing to the Raiders.
Carolina, Cleveland, and then Denver. That's 5. We're at 4-1.
Y'all about to be 4-2.
And I got us going 5-1 here. I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
What you mean?
You know what I'm talking about.
You see that
And
game? You see that? That's a loss right there.
What's the next game?
Make sure you're in the house.
That's
too.
a loss. That's a
You're in the
loss.
house.
That's a loss, bro.
So
that's a loss, bro.
You can refrain from picking like you did on the other one if you want to.
Oh no,
brother.
no, I'm picking this one. That's a loss, bro. 4-2. 4-2.
We running through this whole NFC North pass. Pause. Right at the beginning of the year. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3 of them in the first
half.
First 6 ball games. Wow.
That's wild. Yeah, so, y'all gonna take that loss to the Steelers again, like we've been tapping that ass pause the past couple major pause, but we gonna get you though.
What's crazy, bro, is then we got another home game back in Inglewood.
Oh,
against the Lambs.
The Lambs.
They're not beating us, bro.
They're not the same. They're not the same.
No, the Whiners, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, did you get my message yesterday? Or the right group? Yeah.
Which one?
I tagged you and Isaiah, man. We should go.
I did see that. I saw that. Yeah. The seats. Woo-hoo. They tripping, bro. But we'll talk about it.
We'll talk more about it.
Yeah. I'm definitely trying to get there though. I'm trying to be in Vegas for that.
Dude, we can go to a Story game. Hold on.
Like that Carolina game. Hopefully ain't nobody there. But it's home opener, so people gonna be there.
People gonna be there. Hell, the second Broncos game, we can go in November.
That sounds like a bet.
I'll go to Vegas.
You know, it's always time to excuse the good excuse to Vegas.
You ain't lying about that.
Is that that's Sunday before Thanksgiving. Okay. All right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what's the next game?
So next after
that's a loss. I'm sorry.
We play which is a win. I got the Raiders at 6-1. We host the Chiefs in Vegas, where this motherfucker number 15 has never lost a game, including the Super Bowl.
Including a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they won that in Vegas.
Oh, they
things change.
Yeah, they do.
Honestly, I'm actually gonna throw in there. The Raiders and Chiefs splitting this season, but I do have the Chiefs taking the first one, 24-20. But the only reason I say that is because honestly, the Chiefs right now, I'm not saying be that.
See, this is why I would switch it. This should have been.
They could have easily done it. Looking at the schedule, it looks like they could have easily did this.
This should have been in Arrowhead.
Plus, don't forget the rule that they're trying to. Don't forget AP's little rule. Don't forget AP's rule. He wants the deal is when they play Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they're aiming to hit them, even if they don't get the sack. Just make them feel uncomfortable in the pocket.
So
that AP, yeah.
So you saying they could split? Which I agree with you on that, Dre.
I'm gonna say.
So you saying
the Chiefs here too? So
first one they taking? Pause.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So now we are 7-1.
7-2. 7-2.
No, I didn't. So 6-2. You're saying, Chef. I'm saying 7-1. Now we play Cincinnati. Another 10 o'clock ball game. I'm gonna say this is an L. I'm gonna say we drop this one, and then it's our bye. So
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So injury prone Burrow, you willing to take that loss to?
yeah,
Versus
you know,
is you saying that because on this show because you wanted some tit for tat with me? Because how do you know he ain't gonna sprain his wrist or something or hurt his hand clapping too much? Like what Burrow is an injury prone fool? What's going on here? I don't get it, man. You call that a loss?
um, this is thinking that everybody has a full complement of players. We can't predict the future with injuries and all of that. I'm saying with Joe playing and the defense that they have,
fully healthy.
with it being a cross country game, with us playing a tough game the week before, emotional, and then we got to come play early the next week. I'm saying that's going to be a bit too much, and we're going to drop that one. 7-2. Now we have our bye, which is perfect.
Okay, week 10 to buy. That's perfect timing.
Oh
Okay.
man, what a well placed bye.
Okay.
Now we go
And
back
this man's got-
after that. We did last year too. We played there. We going back here. Last year, bro, I don't know if you guys watched this game.
I saw bits of it.
Man, we could have beat these guys last year, man, with the team that we had with Aiden O'Connell. So now we going back up there
Which is
with a
why
better
it's
squad, and we
perfect.
got their guy, Christian Wilkins, with us. We're gonna beat those
Which
guys.
which is why it's better because this was one of
Wilkins
AP's first.
knows.
This was one of AP's first last year. This was like in his first fresh, and like you said, y'all came up with the W. I feel like now you guys have an advantage. AP knows these guys. Not really quite sure. I think once again injuries can hurt the Dolphins, and I don't see them being a caliber like they were last year. They had their window of opportunity. I think it's been blown. I think they'll have a mediocre season where they'll struggle. Huh?
And they got on their team too.
Dre, I don't give a shit about no OBJ, man. He can
no, I'm
probably
not saying that as like he's gonna be a threat or nothing. I'm just saying after his
here's the
ACL
thing.
tears,
No,
decoy.
we were worried about Tua last year.
He's a
And I don't think that has gone anywhere. There's still the concern.
No,
I think
he's
still
a
concerned
decoy.
too. Here's the thing, Ragu. You're trying to win NFL games with speed, with Tyreek Hill, Robbie Anderson, chosen, whatever you want to call him, Waddle, PJ, and you're trying to get Raheem Mostert, which is one of the fastest guys too.
Yeah, and
You cannot
A-Chain.
win games with speed, y'all.
No.
Don't kill you.
And OBJ is only going to be used as a decoy, and I think all the defenses kind of know that. Just put someone to cover him, and then the rest will be fine.
Especially if you put that speed on ice like they did up in KC in the playoffs. Feel me? That
Raiders
ice conditions in the playoffs to be able to get to the Super Bowl where you're going to play at a neutral site with good weather. But to get there, you're going to have to play in some ugly weather perhaps. And that speed is going to come back to reality a little bit. So,
and then on top of that, look at the pressure that you're applying on
7-2. We come out of the break, play Miami 8-2, Denver. After that, the game we're gonna attend
8-3,
9-2,
9-2.
You got 8-3, Coop. I got 9-2.
Yeah, I got 9-2. I got 9-2.
And that brings to the Black Friday game, which is at a 9 a.m. Oh no, it's 12 p.m. Pacific, so it's 3 p.m.
Yeah, because it's 3 p.m. our time.
I still think that's a tough win for us. We dropped that one. Followed by another 10 a.m. game. We try to get ourselves together in Tampa Bay the next week.
No defense, though.
I think we dropped that one.
No defense. No defense. No defense. Who did you? Who did you? Hold on. Who did they real quick? Sorry, they follow for Burners. Family. Hold on 1 second.
You good?
Who did y'all replace? I mean, not y'all. Buccaneers. Who did? I tell you, David, I ain't gonna trust that he's gonna be healthy.
Bro, yeah, you can't trust if his
AJ Russell is not. He's a bomb. You replaced with Devin White. The heart and soul of your defense you got rid of. Vita getting old. He's getting old.
Vita Vea.
So what defense, what caliber is gonna stop any type of run game or passing game on the Raiders, Ragu? Because y'all didn't replace the heart and soul of your defense. The secondary is trash. Jamel
See,
Dean can't stay here. See,
Todd,
Jamel Dean has back problems. Bryce Hall's a bum.
they paid for
And
safety. Todd Bowles is a good D coordinator. He's gonna have a good plan. A lot of blitzing. 10 a.m. game coming across the country after game, close game that we might lose to KC. I just feel like all things considered, we drop a close one here.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, brother. I feel like they're going to go down
That's a
to
good
South Florida.
disagree.
That's good. They're gonna go down to Florida, bust them in the mouth, have a party, and they're gonna move on to next week.
What you say, Dre? You think we beating Tampa Bay after playing Kansas City and Black Friday?
Yeah.
Right.
I got the
Because
Raiders over
if it's
Tampa,
going to
and I have
if it's
a
going as you say it is, they're gonna take that Black Friday to loss because
yep.
hey,
I mean,
this should have been at home with us. Should have been our game. This should have been the blackout, the black hole
my bad, man. But
games. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dre.
Are you freezing? Drake freezing.
Oh, he must was gonna say some bullshit.
Probably. I feel like they're gonna take this game to heart. They're gonna take this game to heart.
no,
right
I
now.
was gonna say, yeah, no, I was just gonna say,
Yeah, see.
There we go. All right. So they're gonna take that to
Hey,
heart, though.
yeah.
I feel like they can steal that. Then you come back home.
We
Then you
do.
come back to the dirty birds.
Yeah.
So most
See,
definitely.
is he gonna be able to get all he was?
That
you
sounds
go-
like a big pause. There you go. What's up?
Yeah, I
my
stopped.
bad.
I
Appreciate
paused
it.
myself.
Oh,
You
hold
gonna
on.
be able to say?
It's all good. I can't listen. Let's see what the sports junkie got to say about this game.
But since I froze out, yeah, I was just gonna go. I had to say it. The Raiders are gonna take that one against Tampa Bay.
Okay. Yeah, I think I had you saying that.
We can move on from too many
Okay.
injury issues. Tampa had defensive players that left.
Okay, I'm what you got. I still think it's a tough for us. Next game at prime time, right?
Sure.
Monday night, I believe this is. Yeah,
And
Monday
get
night
that in
comes
Vegas.
in Las Vegas. Thoughts?
So,
Okay, you have Atlanta
hey.
coming into Las Vegas. Right?
So hold on one second, Jay. Let's start this off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ragu, this is your boy, right? Can I do Kirk Cousins slander here, please? Do I have
Sure.
permission to do that?
Sure,
Cool.
especially
Thank you.
pertaining
Thank
to this
you.
football game right here. Yep.
Fuck Kirk Cousins. He's gonna take this loss because once again, it's not gonna happen, man. You
Yeah.
know why? Kirk Cousins, once again, still didn't fix the line in Atlanta. I feel like this is the game where Crosby is gonna have a Khalil Mack game. This can be a 4-game sack.
4-sack game.
5.
4-sack game. 4 or 5 sack. You're right, Jay. 4 or 5 sack game. And once again, this is one of my teams who I have that's still gonna have to find their identity. You know, I know they got rid of Arthur Smith, but they need to find their you draft into a good quarterback
Well, it's
and
late
bringing in a
now.
veteran.
It's week
Yeah.
15 by now, so
I done
know
seen
something
teams,
about
Ragu.
themselves.
Listen, bro, I done seen. Listen, I'm 35 and I still don't know some shit about myself. So I guarantee you ain't gonna.
No doubt.
You
Yeah.
ain't gonna find your identity in some 15 weeks because I think they're gonna struggle. I think Atlanta can still struggle though. So I say this is a smack in the mouth and another smack, like a Ike Turner slap, rest his soul. So I got the Raiders taking this game.
Yeah,
too.
I have the Raiders taking that, and also too, you got to realize too.
And it's gonna be a
In a
good,
way-
tough game too.
In a way, after they sign, I get that they probably wanted to do it. The Vikings wanted to do it for competition reasons, but honestly, Kirk all that effing money just to draft a QB, which Kirk wasn't happy about, by the way. So now he just might show his ass out at practice. Pause.
Pause.
But
I got you, brother.
but he's gonna. I just think what the Falcons did here, and I think you guys can agree when I say this, but because of Penix and the name and who he is and what he can do, they I feel like they threw their playbook away and were like, oh, we get him instead because you
like
said
they
they
stole
still
our
got
pick.
yeah
They did.
instead of getting the team fits, they decide to say let's go get Penix and hopefully everything works out between him and Kirk or whoever we start. And Kirk wasn't happy about that.
Be some diva shit going on too.
1,000%. And then it's just bro, you signed him to all that money. Like at least that's someone who actually needs Penix.
And this is why. Hold on, let me say this too, Ragu. Yes, I could be a secret fan of the Raiders. Only reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like the Raiders can be a 11 or 10 plus win. I mean, excuse me, a 10 plus win team. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you
10
did.
plus, yeah.
Wins team
Yeah.
with the players that they have, the new all this stuff, because these are guys who's going to try. And I mean try. They have a lot to prove. And on top of that, that's what I'm saying. The schedule maker, this is their only primetime game. That's why I feel like they're going to show out on Atlanta. Y'all should have gave us another primetime game. So we're going to embarrass these boys right here.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Yeah, I got the Raiders winning that game too. They come back next week, short week, host Jacksonville.
Oh, boy.
Boss.
So glad Isaiah ain't on here.
What is Isaiah to do on this game?
I wonder you know what, Ragu? Can we say, hold on, can we save this game?
It's Isaiah Bowl.
And I want you to get him on here next time, and I want to be on here with him. I want you to ask him this question. Because I want to see what he gonna say about this game.
We're going to have him just break this game down.
I need him to break this one down. I need him to break this one down.
That sounds like a good idea.
And don't forget too, the reason I'm glad you said that, Marv, to kind of hold off and let him answer that one, and we'll break it down. We know how high he was with T Law, and then this end of these last couple games, he's kind of like, hey, seeing Trevor play with my own eyes in real life. He's like, he still trusts me.
He did go to that Bengals game, didn't he?
And he said he saw everything live.
Oh, I forgot he went to that game. I forgot bro went to the game.
So he's been at least for this season. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying he's like, trashing him or nothing. I'm just saying like he's now
he said he's seen him close in person.
Yeah, close and knows. Yeah.
What move has the Jaguars made for them to even say they can win this game? What moves have they? You got rid of your receivers. I know you got Gabe Davis, okay. But what did you do on defense?
Well,
you still ain't fixed the secondary.
Yeah, their secondary
had
is
20 sacks. So shit.
They paid Josh Allen, right?
Yep.
If they didn't, they're going to. So
they're going to.
Yeah, they paid Josh Allen. Okay. Number 23. Okay, they still got him. Right?
Yeah.
They still got
NFL
him.
Tackle leader. He's doing 150, 40 tackles a year.
Yes, sir. But you still didn't get no secondaries though.
And that's what they were lacking in all season, especially the deep threats.
Oh, y'all drafted Miles Cole, the linebacker from Texas Tech, but ain't no guarantee he can play.
So, this is controversial, and the follow me from Burner's family gonna be mad at me. But god dang it, I can't just have us undefeated at the crib. It's a bit of emotions in that primetime game. It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a hard game.
But y'all not
come back
undefeated
short week. What'd you say, Coop?
Y'all not undefeated at the crib.
We undefeated at the crib. I got us undefeated at the crib already. I don't know what you talking about, brother. So
October 13, 405.
So anyway, like I'm saying, follow for Burner's family. Don't listen to Coop. Don't listen to Coop.
Go lose that game.
I can't have us undefeated at the crib. So we gonna drop this one to Jacksonville, kind of overlooking them. We're gonna get caught slipping by TN and Trevor Lawrence, and those close one, but we're gonna drop that one. That brings us to 10-5 with Mr. Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints. Hopefully he's playing by week 17. We know that ain't no fucking guarantee.
Hopefully.
But I always was a DC guy. I kind of took up for DC to a point. I always knew that he wasn't going to be the champ, but he was a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Anyway, we played the Saints at New Orleans. Another 10 o'clock game after the Jacksonville game. What say, guys, on that one?
Think DC gonna get y'all?
I'm going with the Raiders. Do you trust Derek Carr even to be healthy?
I kind of don't, Dre. For really, to be honest, I got a feeling he might be dinged. But then again, if at all possible, he's gonna play against the Raiders.
Here's the crazy part. That's what I was just about to say, Ragu. You said that perfectly. He gonna be messed up the whole regular season, but he gonna come back just a personal vendetta on this one. Because I feel like former Raider players, correct me if I'm wrong, former Raider players always have a field day on the Raiders.
they
But this is
seem
Derek
to
Carr,
play
though.
well against us. Yeah.
But this is
Especially
Derek
the
Carr, though.
bigger
I
times.
understand.
There's a couple instances of that happening.
Fluke lost Ragu. I feel like
Oof.
Fluke lost 31-30.
Yeah, some shit like
Mm.
that happens in the National Football League. Yep.
But wait a minute. I got a strange feeling. Remember what I said earlier with the Patrick Surtain?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the Saints can do a blockbuster trade and get rid of Alvin Kamara. Because I don't have any faith in them this season either. But
And just kind of
okay, I think they can blow this thing up to, once again, maybe 31-30. Okay, that could be a fluke loss.
and man, I feel you on that. I just feel like, man, the guys, because it's starting to be a situation where it's a lot of guys that's on the team that wasn't on the team when Derek was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the guys that were, like Max,
Mm-hmm.
he gonna be like, man, that, bro. We better not
We
let this MF. You know what I mean? So and I'm there. I took the fluke game as the Jacksonville game.
okay.
I say we go to New Orleans, get it done, right?
Mhm.
11-5 now, secure a playoff and then rest who I think is gonna be Gardner Minshew that next week against the Chargers at the house, and the Chargers let down and get that one.
Whoa.
Damn.
Wait a minute. You
We gonna
bringing
finish out
Gardner?
11-6.
You bringing Gardner in now?
No, I'm bringing him out. He's gonna sit that game out because we're in the offs already.
So you got AC starting all these games?
No. Gardner's the starter, and in week 18, we're gonna sit him to get ready for the offs because we're already
I thought you meant bringing them in like week. I was like, oh, you got AC starting these games? Let me go change some of these. Let me go change some of these real quick.
No, Gardner. I've said it, and we can get on that a little taste of pause. But finishing out 11-6,
11-6. Honestly,
maybe,
no, I'll say 12 because here's
right.
the thing, Ragu. I feel like what earlier. I feel like what Dre said earlier. I feel like what Dre said earlier. This will be the first season you sweep the Chargers, and because of
Their lack of playmakers,
bench can come in. The lack of playing, injuries also killed them throughout the year. Herbert ain't no saint. He don't play a full season either. And once again, Harbaugh's gonna be stuck. It's his first year. I'm not predicting him to win no
Super Bowl or nothing.
Yeah, I'm not predicting him to not even make no playoffs or not even sniff 8 wins.
By now, though, week 18, we taking our foot off the gas. Max might not even touch. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing, too, though. You might not even need Max to play. Here's the thing. You can have AC play. Hell, put Anthony Brown in. Try one of them quarterbacks out.
Yeah.
You still got Brenton Brown. You still got Alexander Madison. Jameer out, too.
These guys will get work that day.
You know? Then you can put the third tight end in, put Harrison Bryant. He ain't a scrub. He played the ground when he was at the Browns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hell, Michael Gallup could be your number one that week too.
Yeah.
So
shit,
Tay should be in street clothes. Tay is in street clothes in this game.
Yes, sir. And then try out DJ Turner, all of them.
Yeah.
This is where the people you got in the off-rookie. Yeah, you need to try these guys out, see what they made of next season, because we're gonna need y'all.
That's the type of game I'm talking about in that week 18. And they're gonna be playing their absolute hardest, bro.
Exactly.
They don't want the guy's record to be to start off. So I'll give them the little win. Finish us out. We'll go 11-6, 5th seed in the AFC. And I know, JC, guys like that be clowning. And I picked 10 wins on Twitter with my vote, but I get one more win here. And I'm serious, man, about this team. 11-6.
Bro, honestly,
no bull job.
It's gonna be seeing like, and I agree. I agree with the 11 wins. Fuck what anyone else thinks. I think it's 11 wins because you got to look at, it's not just I'm gonna just use this as an example. Look at the Lions, for example, and Dan Campbell, and then look how the Raiders treat Antonio Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
This is a guy who's not just here to win a football game or to win for a year. No, this guy is building to win. He's trying to win for, he wants to win every year if he can. That is the ultimate goal. So I just think with him coming in, there's going to be more direction for the Raiders. There's going to be a lot of discipline. There's going to be a lot of
Oh hell
If you
yeah!
want your spot, on this team, it's not going to be given to you. You have to earn it. So
Right.
I think it's just they're on the right track, and I just think they're going to be tough to beat this year. They're not going to be your Raiders of Jamarcus Russell days. They're not. It's not
Oh
going to
hell
be
no!
like that anymore.
Check
It's
it out,
over with.
guys. Let me ask you both something here.
Mm-hmm.
So, Raiders look to have a true QB battle this summer in camp, right?
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Who do you guys think? We kind of talked about it already, but let's just say officially, who do you guys think wins the QB battle in Week 1 for the Raiders, and why?
Well, like I said before, no big deal. Gardner Minshew has secretly put up great numbers throughout his career with
You don't even realize it.
Jacksonville. He didn't really get much playing time with the Eagles because, of course, Jalen was there. And even when he came, came back. I'm sorry. Pause.
I got you.
When he started with the Colts after Anthony went down, he was kind of dragging them to a wild card spot. So the reason why I say Gardner is because, as I'm a big fan of Minshew Mania before, he's not a scrub.
No, he's not,
And
man.
now that you finally have what you didn't have throughout your whole career when you was putting up these numbers, you didn't have a top 5 receiver. Now that you got one and you have a good decoy with Jacoby Myers, you have not one, not two, you have 3 solid tight ends with Harrison Bryant. You just drafted Brock.
Brock Bowers.
And
And the year
Cole is not
before, Michael
and,
Mayer.
and Cole is not a scrub either.
No.
So
Oh hell no, not at all.
and that's what I'm saying. Michael Gallup, he's going to here and there, but now you have good playmakers to where you make this happen. Reason why I'm saying 11 and 12, make it happen, Gardner. Shut the haters up. Prove them wrong. I hate that you're gonna take that bad loss against the Steelers, but it's
Anyway,
just
Dre. Anyway, Dre. Now the chef's talking nonsense. Now, what's your thoughts, Dre? Hey, by the way, too, before we go any further, go check out my guy, man. No Big Deal podcast, man. Them guys are crazy over there, man. These guys are wild. I'm telling you. Go check
Oh,
them
we got
out.
to
My
get
boy
you back
Chef
on.
Lamar,
We got to
No
get
Big
you
Deal
back on,
podcast.
bro.
I can't wait
Yeah.
to go back on. I can't wait to go back on.
Sir.
Anyway,
I
yeah,
don't-
Dre. What you got, Dre?
I don't know. I just, for some strange reason, I just have the odd feeling that Aiden O'Connell's probably going to get the start. I just think, and I'm not saying, I'm sure there's some Raider fans out there that aren't a fan of him, and I'm not a fan. But I'm just saying he kind of knows. He went 5-5 last season with 8 interceptions and with 8 touchdown interception over the last 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he had moments where he was like, "What the fuck, bro?" But also he was learning. Now that he's had all off season, now that he went 5-5 and then has all this off season time to work. And if he's not what I think, if he doesn't show out like he's supposed to, then I don't know. I could see, hey, we're gonna run in the next guy and see how he works. But right now, I'm sticking with O'Connell. He has a little bit of momentum going into this year.
I
I thought you were supposed to. I can't. I'm supposed to be the sports junkie. Did you see that?
I don't.
Did you watch the video that Oh, by the way, Raiders, y'all need to hire my Ragu here. Did you watch the video versus Minshew that Ragu just posted?
Yeah.
And you're still going with O'Connell. Why? Yeah, Dre, you gotta back that big pause.
That was
You gotta
amazing,
run
bro.
that back. You gotta run that back, brother. Because
I know where he's at. He's thinking improvement, right, Dre? From O'Connell,
I'm thinking improvement.
and he
but here's
didn't
the
do
thing.
terrible
Like
last
no
year.
Yeah, he
disrespect to Minshew at all.
He didn't. But now it's just the simple fact that now you have a guy you can learn from. You didn't get a chance to learn with Jimmy G. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the quarterback you can learn from now. But then again, like you said, okay, I take that back. Because you came in there, you did what you did last year. I give you that. But now you can really learn. Somebody who really wants to work with you. Instead of like, a selfish person like Jimmy G, who really didn't want to teach him no knowledge and stuff like that. Now you have somebody who wants to help you.
I think
Jimmy G
was a
thought he was
cool
Tom Brady.
teammate, but do you really want Jimmy G hollering at the young guy anyway?
No. Unless it's about getting injured.
Yeah, we don't want
Unless
him.
it's about getting injured.
be like, say, man, hey, yeah, no.
Go talk to injury prone.
To
go talk to Jimmy injury prone Garoppolo. He'll tell you all about that.
Hey, but like
Man.
my man Coop alluded to on the video I made, I like Aiden. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I saw what kind of quarterback he is, and you're just not all of a sudden gonna turn into something that you're not. And for me, the difference between these two, and we saw him play, right? Colts versus Raiders. Colts won the game. They played neck to neck, like AP said, but it was the off schedule, man. Especially running to the right. Gardner will run and slide, or Gardner will run and still look downfield to make a play. Aiden didn't show me that at all. I got no reason to think he's just gonna start doing that.
Right.
He's kind of just a tuck and oh man, now I'm sacked kind of guy.
And like I said, and like I said, I'm not saying like but I just think he might shock us. But
no, you valid argument, bro. No, you ain't got to you ain't got to re-explain. You got a real solid take, and you got guys that what you're saying too. There's dudes that's saying that O'Connell's gonna win, bro. So don't trip. You ain't got to re-explain. But me and Chef we're Team Minshew, pretty much since he since he got on the team. They didn't give him $15 million for nothing. But the money notwithstanding, this dude is a gunslinger, bro. We talked about his numbers in Jacksonville compared to Trevor Lawrence.
And this is what makes me think that Vontae's gonna shut all them trade rumors up too. I feel like he'll like, hey, I'm gonna give him a shot.
And
DA is gonna do something.
They on the official record and saying this, fellas. I got Gardner coming in and having like a Richie Gannon type of renaissance to his career and ending up.
Oh, you laughing, but he's serious.
Messing around and winning an MVP or close to one.
No, that's why I'm laughing. That's why I'm laughing. Rich Gannon.
Hey, because it's similar circumstances, right? They gave up on Rich in Minnesota. They picked Elvis Gerbach. If you guys know the story, all right, and in KC, they gave up on Rich. In Indy, in Jayville, right? They drafted Lawrence. In Indy, they drafted Anthony Richardson. Everybody keeps getting up, right?
Yeah.
Watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, go ahead, Dre. Go ahead. You go first.
I think Minshew. It's more of like he might, the way you guys are talking about it. Minshew's probably gonna look at it like, don't let him give me an opportunity, because if I do, it's fucking over.
He like, I'm running with this time, and he got like that Raider kind of personality, bro.
And he knows no one has faith. And he knows no one has the world. People, the critics are saying he's done. He can't do this, can't do that. So might carry that shoulder too. Might carry that too this season.
Whatever he needs to do. What you got, Chef?
That's scary. You say Rich Gannon. I say Rich Gannon or Carr, but without the broken leg, because
are you talking about 2016 Carr?
This team here, it's just deja vu all over again. I don't know why this team is scary enough to where it reminds me of the 2002, where they went 11-5, first in the AFC. You have two quarterbacks who can be first team. Got a good receiver. Who do we have in 2002? Jerry Rice. Brown.
Yeah.
So it's just a fact. I'm not saying Super Bowl or nothing. It's a solid roster on paper, and I feel like not just on paper that y'all can make it happen, because a lot of people, I don't know if you remember Ragu too, a lot of people didn't believe in Charlie Gardner.
Yeah.
Just like they don't believe Zamir White.
Uh-huh.
It's just all similar to what I'm like, okay.
And you know a little bit on what you said, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You said the roster's good on paper and that we got a chance to make it happen. I would like to add to just what that part of what you said is because of AP.
Yes.
AP is not here for just some little show, right? This shit ain't for show, bro.
Because here's the thing.
Watch how the Raiders play. This show. This shit ain't gonna be for the weak hearted.
Once again, who do AP remind you of? Ragu?
We talked about it months ago, right? Before he got the job.
Bill Callahan, right?
Yep.
It's a little similar to Bill Callahan, right?
How he got the job, right? Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, people they're gonna clown me all they want to, but I'm like, okay.
And he also reminds me
Look,
of John Madden as well as a linebacker coach that ended up getting the job.
yeah, rest in peace, John.
Yeah, John. So man,
Rest in peace, John. This
I'm
is gonna be
stick
an
with the
exciting
11
season.
and 6. Yeah, I'm sticking, man. I can't wait to the Magician show. We know this one already.
Yes.
We got
I can't
Gardner
wait.
thinks AOC. Me and Chef think Gardner. Now look, I'm gonna throw you guys a little something, man, about your squads. Just a quick 5-minute take or less. Can't have too much going on. My guys will crucify me, it's Dre. But Dre, I'll ask you as a New England fan. I'll ask you this question: were you guys happy with you select May, right? Third overall. Were you happy with that as a New England fan?
I am. I was happy with it. I'll take it, but also we still need to add. We still need to add more pieces. We can't just get Drake May in here and expect, oh hey, Super Bowl. No, a lot of work that there's still a lot of work that needs to be done this year. No, I'm a Patriots fan, but I say this with all heart. I don't see us winning any more 5 games this year. There's a lot of, and I'm a fan. I'm obviously a Patriots. This is literally coming not from a fan point of view, because if it's from a fan's point of view, I'm giving them 8.
I appreciate you keeping it 100.
Yeah, no, from a sports analysis perspective, there's still a lot of work that New England has to do on the receiving side. There's still, we were solid in defense because look, we beat the Eagles. I mean, we lost to the Eagles, but not by much. 10-6. We lost 13-0. We lost games like that. It's the defense we're fine on. It's just the offense we need to improve on. And Drake May, I think, is a good start in the right direction.
I know you're happy with the coach. Let me just ask you this: do you feel like your franchise guy is in the building now?
A franchise guy. Franchise guy, because damn, Ragu. That was a good question, because that boy's got a lot of shoes to fill.
Here we go.
I'm just saying. I don't want to say that just yet.
Guy, right? He doesn't have to be him to be the guy. But is he? Do you feel like you got your franchise quarterback for years to come?
I do, but I also want to say this though, because college is a different transition from the NFL. So until he plays in between the lines, until I see him in between the lines, I can't judge. I can't say yes and I can't say no.
All right.
I want to watch and see how he plays. I want to see.
You want to stay neutral on the guy.
Yeah, and I want to see how he handles adversity, how he handles ass whoopings, how he handles. I want to see him. You pause for me. Hey, bro.
We got you. Don't worry.
Hey,
bro.
Right,
thanks to. But real quick, thanks to y'all. I do be sometimes at home just be check proofread and be like, what can I use? What's another word for such and such? I'm trying to.
Oh, that's hilarious, Dre.
Hey, did you watch bloopers? Did you watch our show back, Dre? When I paused you on that one?
Yes, bro. I was crying when I heard it. I was like, what the hell?
That was wild. Yeah. I couldn't help it, bro. Anyway, so Dre, all right, I got you. Cool. I don't know if we talked about this on No Big Deal or not, bro. So we did. I know we did. We did talk about that. So
let me say this.
Let me ask you an off the wall question about your Steelers. So
no, I want to say something about the Patriots real quick.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, bro.
I disagree with Sports Junkie here.
All right.
Because the thing is this. You got 3 guys that's going to be battling for the quarterback position. You got Jacoby back, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Drake. On some Bailey, man. He's showing what he can do.
Young Zappy?
You still got Zappy.
Zappy has been in games and won games in the
National
Football League, right? Yeah.
And here's the thing, too. You got 2 solid running backs. You got Antonio Gibson. He just went over there. You got Stevenson. He's still a dog.
He's been solid.
And you said receivers? Last time I checked, I'm sorry. Kendrick Bourne's still there.
Yeah, he's still,
Didn't you guys
I'm
draft
sorry.
someone?
Hunter Henry's still that guy. Last time I checked. If y'all can give Austin Hooper a chance. KJ Osborne's still dope. Who else y'all got? I think Juju still is Juju still there?
No. I think he went. I think he's gone. Could have sworn he's
And they
gone.
drafted Jalen Polk from University of Washington.
Yep, you got the Washington kid and you got Jalen Rieger. You guys got some solid receivers, bro. I think y'all can sneak 10s in. Y'all can
That's
sneak 10
coming from a
wins in.
Steelers fan?
Javon Baker as well at the wide receiver.
So-
pick number 110.
And you guys got a defensive person as a head coach. So you think he's not going to adjust that defense, bro?
Oh no, the defense were fine. The defense I always knew we were good. We had a
You
lot
guys
of
have some
1-4
solid
losses.
playmakers to where if y'all know what you're doing, you guys can use them.
And they picked
So
up.
I see y'all stealing 10 wins.
So in other words, Marv, you're saying this: the Patriots are somewhat, and I'm not talking like Super Bowl, but they're somewhat from a playoff win. They're a quarterback away, is what you're saying. From looking at our roster.
Well, I ain't say playoffs. I'm just saying 10 wins. No,
I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying like that's what you're saying. They're a quarterback away type of team right now.
No, I think a little more than that.
Mm-mm.
More than the QB.
I just wanted to clarify that real quick too, just to be sure.
Move on from New England.
Okay, cool.
We can
I'll
spend
ask you
that for
something
another
real
episode.
quick here on the Steelers. Something off the wall. Some because you think you're ready for everything. I know you're not ready for this one.
I'm not.
They didn't pick up their option. Did you see that coming?
Yes, sir.
And why?
Yes, sir. Because here's the thing. They're going to have to pay Najee because this is a guy who didn't miss no games. Shows up. He's not a Le'Veon Bell. And this is why I got the argument for anybody who wants to challenge me on this. I agree with them not paying Le'Veon back in the day. You have to show up for work. Regular season and playoffs. He never finished the full season healthy. The reason why I say this, because they're going to give Mike Tomlin the bank to stay there. And as you see, I'm like, okay, I mean, listen here. The roster that we're building now, we don't need Tomlin.
Oh.
They're built, I'm thinking around. If you pick up Najee's fifth and you pick up Justin Fields' fifth, they could probably bring anybody up in here. My honest opinion. I don't want to, but they need that bank for Mike Tomlin. So yeah, I seen that coming.
So do you think we've seen the last of Najee this year, you think? As a Steeler?
No.
Hope not.
I don't think so, Ragu.
I just think that's a
they gonna figure something out.
Okay, man. So I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I'm gonna let the people go real quick. Knicks in 7?
Yes, sir.
Pacers in 7.
Shut up. He ain't actually text me.
Knicks in 7. Chef Dre says
Pacers, because I want an Eastern Conference Finals.
I say Knicks in 7, man. Back at
Knicks
the
in
Garden.
7. Yes, sir.
Back at the Garden, man. I got this nice photo of going inside the Garden there on the on that side street or whatever that is. You go in Garden on there with Allen Houston, man. I might put it in my background and if they win next time we holler, Chef.
I'm with brother.
Also, before we wrap it up, I just want to throw in 2 congratulatory to one. I want to say congratulations to the Florida Panthers, Ragu. They just won. They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals for a 2nd straight season.
Sports junkie. That's hockey. He's talking hockey, family.
And the team that they will be advancing to take on is the New York Rangers. They will be going to the Eastern Finals for a 2nd time in 3 seasons.
Wow.
So that's going to be both teams are fast. They're both physical on the forecheck. And more importantly, they got guys who can block, who will stand in front of that net and block shots. So this is going to be a fast-paced game. Very solid defensive series too.
Shay and the guys going fishing?
I hope not. But as of right now, bro, I'm hoping KC walks out. I see them forcing Game 7. I think Shy and Jay will. I think everyone's going to step up for OKC.
What say you, Chef?
It's win or go home.
And listen, good luck to both of them because I still say they got to face Minnesota, even though Minnesota been bullshitting. Whoever plays Minnesota, good luck to one of them, man.
You got Minnesota pulling it out, Pauls. This is Denver.
Girl.
Yes, sir. I hope Minnesota. I hope Minnesota win that, bro.
Real quick too, like you said, right? The Minnesota Timberwolves have been low-key bullshitting, but last night was a methodical statement win. That was Anthony Edwards just pretty much saying, "Hey, we still them." I believe him and McDaniels were combined for like 48 points.
Hey, look, they
So yeah,
fucking ambushed.
They held Jamal Murray to
Denver
10
last night.
points.
Who that?
They dismantled Denver.
We'll revisit
When the
some of
next
this
time-
next week, guys. Either
when
it
the
be
next
over on
time-
deal or wherever it's at. We'll revisit some of this stuff we talked about here
Yes,
or
sir.
there. With you guys hollering and hanging in here with us. Thanks for pulling
Appreciate
up, Jeff. No Big
Appreciate you, boss.
Podcast. Sports Junkies got the blog. And like I said, man, just win, baby, and peace.
Sir. Much
Let's
love,
do
bro.
it.
Man, that was dope.
Yeah, that was a good one, man.
I got a question for you the next time on one of our shows.
Uh-huh.
Who is the GOAT defensive player to ever wear silver and black?
All right.
That's yeah.
That's a good one for me. Getting time too on that one. So
I got you,
I can
brother.
really have some. I'm gonna have like 3 guys, and I'm gonna pick a guy.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, that's good.
All right, brother. When the next time you're free?
I'm about to be next 5 days straight. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off next Thursday and Saturday.
Next Saturday?
Yeah. Week from tomorrow, I'm off.
I got Eugene on next Saturday. You want to roll with us?
Yeah, hell yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it'll be 5:00 your time because I'm probably won't be home till 8.
Perfect.
And I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for pulling
Yes,
up,
sir.
bro. Shit was
No
live,
problem, man. Hey, you be safe, man. If you hear me, need me, you know where to find me.
Man, likewise, my brother.
Yes, sir.